Hello. I thought I'd start off really early with my quote. I have three quotes today. As you know, I've been off my journey for the last 2 weeks since Memorial Day. Hence, I chose this shirt that says, I don't have ADD. It's just that, oh, look, a squirrel. I was very distracted. I, uh, I let distractions get in my way of eating correctly, and I have no one to blame but myself. But Jim watches old movies. If it's a black and white movie, Jim's got it. Jim watches them religiously. We've seen, I don't know how many black and white movies a million times. He just loves it. I don't know. He was born in the wrong era, that's for sure, because he just loves them. But anyway, one of the stars, old time stars, and I don't even remember her because I'm not that old, but was from Mary Pickford. And she said, failure is not falling down, it's staying down. So I'd have to agree with her. I did have a major fail in the last 2 weeks. I didn't lose any weight this week. I gained 5 pounds last Monday. And then by Wednesday, I think I had lost 2 pounds. But, unfortunately, they found me. They found me back. They came back. So this morning, I weighed 265 yet again. So I'm going to count that as a stay the same because I go week to week. For some reason, I weighed myself on Wednesday. I don't know why, but, and got a little overconfident, so I can't do that anymore. So I've had my distraction. I watched old videos. I watched my very first video. It's called Meet My Sister Sandy, and it was from July 13th of 2015, and I could really see the difference. When I look at myself now, I really don't see that much of a difference. I can see a little bit, but wow, I could really see the difference in that. And so I want to thank you. And then someone had told me to look at, I think it was the August 24th video. And I was like a nut in that one. But anyway, it did bring back home to me as to why I'm on this journey. And so it's just kind of ironic that I started the journey on July 13th. And today is June 13th. And I'm starting all over again. But I'm going to pick myself up, dust myself off, and start all over again because I have that capability. I can do it, and I know I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to stumble along the way, and it's a long process. It just really is. I've been eating this way for the last probably 45 years. So the fact that I've changed my eating habits in the last 11 months is, I think, quite an accomplishment. The fact that I didn't gain any weight over the winter, to me, is a major accomplishment. I should have got a trophy for that because I always gain weight in the winter, and then I spend the summer losing it so that I can gain it all back again next winter. And this is the first winter in a long time that I haven't had to do that. So I'm really glad of myself. I'm not glad of myself. I'm really proud of myself that I was able to stick with it this time. And it's a long process. I have a long way to go. It's probably being overly optimistic, but I'm shooting for a 50-pound loss by July 13th, which is, I think, 4 weeks. Might be 5 because the way the months fall. Let's see, the 20th, the 27th, 4th, 11th. No, it's only 4 weeks. But you know what? I could do it. 10 pounds? No, not even 10 pounds. 9 pounds in 4 weeks. That's a little over 2 pounds a week, which is, quite possible, and it's very probable that I can do it. So, and I did it last summer. I was losing on a steady pace. With that being said, I cannot eat 3 meals a day. I'm not getting enough water in. I'm letting myself eat just to eat, and although it's healthy eating, I understand that. My body just doesn't require 3 meals a day. I can get by with the 2. I like when I drink more water. I feel better. I really wasn't getting that much water in. I usually had, before I ate my first meal of the day, probably at that point, I probably had almost 42 ounces of water in. And since I was eating the 3 meals, I might have had 12, maybe 16 at the most. And my body just requires a lot of water. And so that's just what I'm going to, that's my new plan. That's the plan I'm going to do. And I'm going to stick with it. I really am. I didn't really go for a major walk today. I went to the mall and I walked around the mall a little bit. But the mall's not close. It's I think I measured it out that it was 14 miles. And it took me almost 20 minutes to get there. I'd rather spend that 20 minutes walking than sitting in my car driving to someplace that I'm going to walk. Because my whole walk is just about an hour, so that would have been 40 minutes out of the hour just wasted. But then again, that comes back to the point that, who was it? Socks Heather had said that when she's really busy, she doesn't eat. And I find that to be true. If I'm really busy, I'm not eating. It's not that I'm not hungry. It's just that I'm keeping myself occupied. I'm kind of living, like I've said on some of my quote answers to people, that I'm kind of living a groundhog type of day, that I get up every day, go for my walk, have the same meals, do the same things. So I'm trying to change it up a little bit. You know, it's just, I do have to get up and walk first thing in the morning. That's a gimme. I have to do that. And I just feel so much better the rest of the day. Now that I can get outside and read, I've already read 3 books in the last 3 days. So that's kind of occupying my time. And I've been watching my videos, not as much TV, which is good. Though I'm still sitting when I'm reading, but, you know, what can you do? But then my second quote is from Nelson Mandela, who lived such a life. But anyway, the greatest glory in living is not in the falling down, but rising up every time we fall. And I fall just like everybody. And I really fell in the last 2 weeks. And it wasn't even a stumble, it was a major fall. But I didn't go over the cliff. That's the key. I did not fall over the cliff. I got really close to that cliff, but if I would have fallen over that cliff, there would be no hope. I'd be lost. I really would be lost. I know that. But I got my grip. I got my settings. I know where I'm at. I'm gonna stumble along the way because I'm human, but I'm not gonna go over that cliff. And it's gonna take me another year to lose another 50 pounds. But you know what? What do I have to do otherwise? It's better than gaining 50 pounds. And as long as I'm on a steady stream of losing, I do make better choices when I eat correctly, which is kind of redundant to say. That's true of anybody. If you make right choices, you do feel better. But I sleep better, I feel better, I get around better, and I just feel better all the way around. And with that being said, I'd like to thank my daughter-in-law, Shannon, because when I came out the other day with my bathing suit, she said, "Wow, you've really lost the weight. You really look good." Oh, not that you didn't look good before, because you did look good before, but she, it was quite a compliment. I really did like that, so it did make me feel good, especially since next door they were having I don't care what people say about me, but they were having a graduation party, so they didn't need to see this big old whale coming out in her bathing suit. But I didn't even care, because you know what? I knew I lost weight, and I knew I looked good. And I know that sounds conceited, but I don't care. I'm proud of my accomplishments from the last year. I lost more, because at my lowest, I've lost 46.5. Right now, I've only lost 41. But you know what? I'm back on track. I'm back at it. So it's never too late to start again. Never, never, never too late to start again. And you know what? I'm starting again today fresh. And I had a good healthy breakfast. I have to finish off that cinnamon bread. And you have my word. I am not buying any more cinnamon bread, because it is my downfall. But I can't throw it away either. And nobody else seems to like it. Denise is allergic to cinnamon, so I can't even give it to her. And that wouldn't even be good to give to her, because she's following her program. So we'll just see how it goes. But I'm hoping that you guys will stick with me, even though I stumbled and fell. I got back up. I dusted myself off, and I'm starting all over again. So let's stay with us, and stay with me, and stay with Denise, and we're going to do this together. So in the meantime, like this video, subscribe, love your comments. I don't care how lengthy they are. I love to read, so I don't care. And that should be another thing. I don't care. Who cares? Whatever. It's got the whatever in. And share. And I will see you on my daily vlog. Talk to you guys later.